Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. I'm here with my boy Shaq.
What up guys?
Shaq also lives here in Japan. He has a YouTube channel and we are game hunting. We have a lot in common. We've just been talking about wrestling. This is the day of the Royal Rumble, which by the time this video comes out,
yay, he won! Woo!
Yeah, go winner! I decided to take Shaq on a game hunting trip down here in Tachikawa since we both live relatively close. And let's see what we can find today.
Let's check out. I'm excited to do this virtual game hunting today.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so this is kind of what we're starting with, the N64 wall. I don't think I'll be going home with a lot of these. Like Dobutsu no Mori is very fun to find, but you know, I can drop a load of cash and come out with like a lot of these hard to find games, but I'd rather spread it out and find them for a really good price, if that makes sense. Okay, time out real quick because I forgot to mention it. This is Surugaya in Tachikawa, and it's one of my favorite retro video game stores in all of Tokyo. It really has an amazing selection of everything, and they're all pretty accurately priced. They're not too expensive, but they're also not going to be bargain deals either. So what I'm trying to say here is that, yeah, I can buy like a big chunk of the games that I need for my N64 collection right here, but the thrill of the hunt is just a lot more fun, and I'd rather just travel across Japan and find them for the best deals possible, since, you know, there's also a limit to how many games I can buy at the same time. Here's Castlevania for 4,110. That's not a bad price for it. It's a bit much, but I do find it for less. There's Mario over here for 1420. It does look okay. It has a dent in the box. And 1780. This is usually like a 2,000 yen game, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be going home with any one of these today, but it is fun to find them out here. Still beating myself over that Densha de Go that we let go for 750. And I didn't know this Puyo Puyon is 5,000. I'm a big Puyo guy, but this is apparently like a 4-player version. Never seen this before. This seems to be some kind of an RPG for 3,970. They have 2 of them. This is why I like coming here, because it also just kind of broadens my knowledge of games that I never even known existed. And it's really nice. Really cool to find this. I'm going to look this up later. Like over here, Troublemaker, 6,780. A very, very, very cool 2D N64 game. This one actually did come out in the West, and I remember one of my neighbors having it. Here they have a Virtual Pro Wrestling. I might pick this up today, but right next to it, like over here, they have the same Virtual Pro Wrestling, and it's in better shape. Like this one is all sun faded, this one isn't. There's also a Perfect Dark here that I've been debating, but it hasn't left the shelf since I came here last time. Then we found an Excite Bike over here, both of them for 1680 and 1610. I might get this one. It looks to be in decent shape. Surugaya does a great job of discounting stuff based on box condition and manual. Hard off, just they kind of have like a hard price for these. This is definitely going to go in my maybe pile. Mostly because I really don't find these anywhere else. Ooh, that is a really good one. That's made by Yukes. They made all the SmackDown games as well. What's the name of it again? I think it's New Japan or All Japan. It's definitely not, like, because it's got Vader and like Legends of Wrestling. Wrestle Kingdom 2. I think I have Wrestle Kingdom 1, and you can see how when it's like a Japanese game, the prices get up to like almost 4,000 yen. But like SmackDown versus Raw is like 100 yen game.
People don't know SmackDown versus Raw.
It's called Exciting Pro Wrestling here, because they don't, you know?
How dare you?
It's exciting.
ゲームの開発には専門家の的確なアドバイスが必要。
You call this texture mapping? Out of the way, Junior. I think we need to add a few more polygons to Stephanie.
Mr. Jericho, can you write down that compression algorithm?
I'm a little busy, Junior.
スーパースタークリス・ジェリコの協力で超リアルな映像が実現。世界最強エキサイティングプロレス 3!
See how I arch my back like so?
I can't feel my legs.
Behind you, there's a bunch of, I don't know why, but they have like a cherry-picked selection of box Super Nintendo games and Game Boy Advance games over there. They've got Bonk's Adventure. Ooh, okay, so these are box only. But this is the back of Bonk's Adventure 3.
Hey, if I had space in my house, I would actually just buy boxes of games.
Yeah, but
And
that's our biggest thing in Tokyo. That's why this industry, I think, thrives on secondhand stuff, because everyone like, you buy it and you sell it back because no one keeps it. $650 for a Tetris box. I have most of these. Donkey Kong 3, yeah, it's actually really, they're not bad. Like, I don't mind these boxes. Like Super Mario for $220. I'm actually gonna get this.
Yeah, it's really cheap as well.
I'm actually gonna get this. Super Fire Pro Wrestling X for $110. I'm gonna get this as well. I might buy some of these boxes because I've bought them for more. I bought a box yesterday, a Final Fantasy box for like 500 yen, 400 yen.
That's Final Fantasy though. You know.
They do charge them. Yeah, I might get these as well. We need to get a basket. 100 for Yoshi's Story. Yeah, this is definitely worth it for some of these, especially the 100 yen ones. There he is. Hold on. I'm not gonna make you carry it. I'm just putting it in for now. I have that blue N64.
My head is scouting around for.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
SP?
Yeah, that is an SP, the Famicom version. You're looking for Game Boy stuff?
Oh, well, my mind is like, I do kind of want a Game Boy.
It is the easiest thing to get into. What is a BB pack? PlayStation. I think it includes the network adapter and hard disk drive. Oh, so that's a PS2 that comes with the modem in the box. That's a pretty uncommon box, I guess. It's annoying that Nintendo never did a mini version of the Game Boy, because you've got these Game Gears. We've had the Zelda ones and the Mario ones.
I've never seen a small Game Gear like that. I didn't know
They're really good. Like, they're so small, they're like a gacha almost.
I didn't know they made them that small.
And they've got like games on them and stuff. There's different colors. Like, this place is different every time I come here. Look at all these GameCube games over here. Pokemon Pinball in the box, 5,000 yen. But it's nice to just have it on the shelf. Silver and gold, 4,500. Yeah, these are definitely on the high side.
Those 4,000? That's not too bad though.
Nah, I've got them for like a couple thousand,
really?
1 or 2,000. Yeah, especially on Mercari. Yellow and blue and stuff. Yeah, those go for like 4 or 5,000. I've got Pano de Pong. I'll show you hard off like after this. You'll see the prices have like a big dip.
People, can we go back to physical gaming? Can we please go back?
No, it's over. This is it. This is it. After this,
you buy a game, there's a manual in it, and you read the whole manual before you go home.
I'm buying a couple of these, maybe just one. This is Fire Pro Wrestling Advanced for $990. I am absolutely buying this. Fire Pro Wrestling is the isometric one.
Yeah, I have the newest one on
Steam.
Yes.
I'm definitely getting this for sure. $990. That is a great game. It's very well organized. I really like. This is like the most Game Boy Advance games you'll ever see in a place like this.
I don't have the time to play everything.
That's
but
also
I want
true.
everything.
Yeah. Columns Crown. What is that? 4,750 for it. Columns Crown. That is.
Have you ever played the Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter?
Yeah. I think I have it on the Saturn or PS1. I think I have it on the Saturn. It's on both. That was a really good game.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite games. Walking snacks.
Walking snacks.
I used to work in Tachikawa. Every lunch break, it was annoying because there was a book off right next to my workplace. And I used to spend so much money in there after lunch break. Just go in there and buy a bunch of
All right, top 5 pro wrestlers, go.
Okay, from worst to best, top 5, I'll go with Randy Orton.
Okay.
Number 5. Now this one, number 4, I wasn't around when he was in his prime, but going back and seeing how he wrestles, amazing. Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's one generation before us.
Yeah, amazing.
The millennials, yeah. I absolutely agree.
3, 2, 1 is WrestleMania 28 head in itself. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker.
Can't argue with that. What is this? FF memory pack. Ooh. So this is pretty good. This is a memory card that you would go to a machine and like download a game on it. Sort of like downloadable game, but like back then. So this would be like a writable.
That sounds like that would have took you a week.
No, you got to go to like a kombini. And they would have had like a machine there, and you would like,
here in Japan,
yeah, not at home. Like
really?
You would go to a convenience store and you would download a game onto this cartridge through like a machine, like the Lawson machines. Yeah, they had all kinds of stuff here in Japan. Like we didn't have any of that in the West.
I mean, people might be thinking, oh, It's crazy. It's just downloading games, but y'all don't realize back in the day, what was the downloads?
Oh, SimCity 2000. I want to collect all of the SimCity 2000s. Not for 1,000 yen though.
Famicom.
This is all Super Famicom. Super Nintendo. They've got Zelda 5003. Yeah, but this one's never been cheap.
Zelda の伝説出るついに出るゴージャス今度の冒険リアル君もすぐに体験憎いでやんすね昆虫症高画質の謎解きアクション戸惑うことなくのめり込もうもちのろんスーパーファミコン真剣勝負今宵もゼルダは最高潮スーパーファミコンゼルダの伝説ついに出る
Oh, they've got the original Super Fire Pro Wrestling 1550.
I think this is the only console that I don't want to emulate.
Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo. I don't think it's worth emulating rather than just playing it on the
Right.
the device itself.
This is the Super Fire Pro Wrestling 2. I do find these for 500 yen every once in a while, so I'm gonna leave them here today. This is the special one. I just bought the box for 100 yen.
How much you wanna bet that Super Mario RPG is expensive?
It got up. I thought it was gonna get cheaper after the Switch one,
Yeah, of course.
and it just got more expensive, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, what a game.
2,600. That's actually a really good price for Gradius 3. I've seen this go for a lot more. Knights of the Round. 3,600. I really love how Japan does box art. Like these long Super Nintendo boxes. This is one of the million ones on, but they're all like at least good. Like they're all playable.
Or the Dragon Ball games.
Yeah, there's no real like bad ones on the Super Nintendo. There's bad ones on other consoles, but I love me some Dragon Ball Z, like that era.
I'm a Dragon Ball. That's my.
I mean, that's all of us. It's kind of hard not to be a Dragon Ball fan if you grew up with it.
Anything Dragon Ball, I'm ready to buy.
How much is Battle Tetris over here? 3,000. Yeah, that's also never a real. They get very cheap though. I wouldn't buy them here for that. So as promised in the last video, the Patreon is live and you guys have already been signing up. Thank you guys so much. There are currently 3 tiers with more to come. The lowest tier is $5 and it gets you access to all of the extra content. There's extended episodes. There's gonna be hard off and other thrift store reviews as well, where I'll basically figure out if it's worth it to go to these specific stores. There's already an uncensored extended version of an older episode that I had to cut down for time and other reasons on YouTube. So expect a lot more of that. This episode will also have a lot of extra scenes and content after its release. And then last but not least, the part I'm most excited about, I've been working on this for a while now, and it is the 4 a.m. thrift box. So basically every month there's going to be a limited amount of these, and I'll just fill these up with as much as I can, including retro games like this one. This month we're going to be doing N64 games. There's going to be different themes every month, and there's also going to be figures, gacha, Japanese candy, basically whatever is exclusive to Japan that you guys can't find in your countries, I'll put it in this box. It's gonna be a mystery and it's gonna be different every time you order it. So I'm really looking forward to it. The original idea was to try out 5 to see if I can figure out shipping and everything, but you guys bought a bunch of them already. So there's 10 available at the moment and they are running out fast. So be sure to get those. And of course, I'll be shipping these out on a specific day every month. So if you're not here for this batch, check out next month where I'll probably increase the amount. If there's 10 this month, there'll probably be like 25 next month. So sorry to keep you guys. I was just really excited to announce that. Thank you, Drugi, Filthy Beans, Mikolai, and Vlad for the support that you guys have already given me. And I hope to see more of you guys on there. Back to the video. All right, just did a quick price check on Virtual Pro Wrestling. Let's put this back where we found it. It's apparently it goes for a lot less. It's just I rarely come across it. So I'm gonna leave it here and hold off for the next one because I have been spending a lot lately. They've got all the Final Fantasies laid out here. $9.80 is actually a great price for 6. I think I already have all of these. I'm not sure. I keep forgetting. So I found 4 in the box. I'm looking for a loose copy right now. And I guess I've been buying boxes as well. Here's Final Fantasy V in the box for $8.80, but the box is all, I don't know, water damaged? All right, we've downsized quite a bit. Yeah, the 3DS is also kind of going up in price these days.
There's a emulator they just released on
Bro, Citra? It's
Citra.
so good.
They've just released it on VR.
Oh, really?
So you have the like 3D effects of the 3DS. But I never played 3DS, so I'm interested to see.
No, I had a 3DS when it was new. It's a really good console.
I saw it, but when I like in the store, you know they used to have consoles in the store back in the day. They don't do it anymore. And I turned the 3D thing on and it just looked blurry to me. So I was like, no, okay.
The frame rate also dropped a lot when you turn the 3D on for a lot of stuff. Chrono Trigger on the DS is like the best version of this game.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it, but in my opinion, this is the definitive version because it's got the Akira Toriyama anime cutscenes that from the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it also has like the dual screen just works really well because you always have like the inventory on the bottom screen, the map.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. Like it's such a good port of that game. You just need a 3DS to play it. This is the first time I've ever seen the Zelda Collector's Edition in Japan. I didn't even know what this box looked like. 13,000. This is one that has, I think, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And Majora's Mask on the GameCube. It was a promotional item. And I've never seen the box, which is really nice. This is like the first time I've ever acknowledged his existence.
What is that? Pokemon box, Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, that is Pokemon box. So like you could store your Pokemon in it. That's like one of the rarest GameCube games in the West. Like the American version. I think it might be the rarest GameCube game. I'm not too sure about that.
That F1 Sensation game is 65,000 yen.
What console is that? That's a Famicom game. That has to be like 65. I've seen like really crazy ones, but that is up there. 65,000. So here is Fireman. This is a Japanese exclusive Super Nintendo game that's apparently really good. I've never played it.
Sounds good.
It's expensive because it never came out in the West and people actually seek it out. It doesn't have a lot of text either, from what I gather. Like Human Entertainment, they made the Fire Pro Wrestling, I think, on the Super Nintendo. They're such a good developer, like Human Entertainment. They made so much good stuff. I'm starting to really notice.
They still around or no?
I think they are, yeah. I always love the amount of arcade sticks that they have here. You got the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro, the ASCII keyboard controller for the GameCube. Look at this beast.
Jeez.
Look at this.
This is for what would you play on?
Phantasy Star Online.
Oh.
Because it's an MMO, and then you gotta, if you want to talk to the homies.
So this Famicom, how broken is broken? Because
I don't know. For 1,800, that's a really good price.
I was
in the
about to
box.
say I might have to pick this one.
I've never bought a Super Famicom that didn't work.
I might have to pick it up.
You can buy a working Famicom here for 1,000 yen.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna be like the world's most smoked.
You feel like it will be cheaper at the other place?
The hard off?
Yeah.
A Super Famicom in the
nice
box? No.
Yeah,
You'll never find this cheaper. I don't know if it works. Yeah, no, I think it's fine. Yeah, so it has the power adapter. That's the big thing you gotta look out for. I got cables if you need those.
Even if it doesn't work, like this.
This is kind of cool, the Flight Stick. So these are the Real Arcade Pro 1 and 2. These are great arcade sticks. I rocked this for years when I was playing Street Fighter competitively.
I'm gonna wait. We're gonna go to hard off.
We gotta pass by here, I think, back to the station.
And if not, I'm definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Last words.
That's me.
Famous last words.
Nah, 100%. I've wanted a Famicom, but this is in the box and stuff. That's
okay. Well, I've got my little sad box of non-N64 games. I'm telling you, 1,800 for an in-box NES, that might not be there at the end of the day. We'll see.
This is supposed to find me.
Unless you find a better one.
Yeah, unless I find a better one.
It's not more. So Surugaya also has board games. What is 5,000 yen? It has every Pokemon. This is like a battle game. That is... It's like the most intricate board game with cards and things.
I
And
play it though.
it looks really cool. 5,000 yen. But like it's first generation. It's got the original Pocket Monsters logo. This is the new Super Mario Brothers coin board game. It's 500 yen. I'm still debating
Hey,
it.
it was 500 yen, right?
I'm still debating it. It's it has hopefully it has all the pieces. It's just so massive and I don't feel like carrying it.
See, this is what we're gonna do.
I'm also never gonna play it. Do you want to get like Excalibur, the actual sword deluxe edition?
You think I wouldn't buy this?
22,000?
Would buy it. What? If I had 22,000 to just make that, what?
Would you put this on your wall?
Yes. This will be right behind.
One look at the Proplica Fate of the Grand Order sword.
This will be right behind my head whilst I'm filming reaction videos.
This is actually a good price for Saturn without anything else. 3,580 is actually a really good price for Saturn. I'm debating it because I have the controllers and the power cable. I just need a working Saturn.
This one, I guess, is good. Everything 5,000. Oh, 51k. Okay.
No, that's I think that's that's a skeleton one. That's the rarest Saturn there is.
Really?
It's a see-through, clear, smoke black one. Yeah. Don't know what this is. A PC Engine CD-ROM system for 2,500. It doesn't look like a PC Engine CD. I'm gonna look this up later. I have no idea what this is. This is a Guncon with a gun bullet. This is a really, really fun Guncon game for the PS1. It's the least serious one, and I'm actually debating it. It looks cool. Now that I have like a working PS2, I want to get more into PlayStation stuff. Or we can just get Tokimeki Memorial Forever with You, and then do all the fun virtual dating that people do with this. Look at how expensive some Switch games are getting. The expansion pass for Sword and Shield is at 13,800. Dead or Alive Extreme 3 is 10,480 yen. I didn't know the Sword expansion pack is 16,500. I didn't know Switch games went up in price like this. That's kind of crazy.
That's the DLC. It makes sense. It's the newest.
Yeah, but I think you can still buy the DLC for like a couple thousand yen.
Really?
Digitally.
Is that the Nobunaga game?
Maybe it's because this is like limited and they don't make the physical release anymore. I'm not into Switch collecting, so maybe you guys can put it in the comments.
Dead or Alive?
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Maybe they're very limited. Here is a game called Love Kiss for 11,800. I can see why they probably discontinued this tragedy of a game. Yeah, Mario Wonder and Pikmin 4. That's a bundle, I get that. And the special edition of Darius Rebirth for 9,600, I get that as well. But a regular Switch game being 10, 20,000 yen is kind of absurd to me since we're still in the Switch generation. Speaking of Switch collections, they have some really good special editions here. Here's Cuphead for 5,280, which is a really, really good version of Cuphead for the Switch.
I think that just came, like, Cuphead on Switch is new.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, this is 2023, so.
It's actually a pretty good deal for what that is. Then there's the Turtles Pizza, which I don't know what this is. It's Busta Fellows Season 2, but it looks very interesting for what this is. And yeah, Switch special editions. I missed out the Stardew Valley Switch special edition at some point, and I've always been looking for it. Here's Sonic Mania 6880, which is apparently a really good version of Sonic. It's like a remake / remaster.
Yeah, Sonic Mania is really good. Beyblade game comes with a Beyblade.
Whoa, Beyblade actually does come with a Beyblade. For 2,980, I don't like Beyblade enough. But I would have bought that if that was like not Beyblade. Then here's Sonic 10th Anniversary for the Switch. This is Hakoitami Dai. It's yeah, this is 2,140 for this big box. This is Sonic Colors Ultimate. Okay, I see now. The 30th anniversary. That is yeah, the Xenoblade Definitive Edition collector set. This is heavy.
Collector set?
7,380. That is heavy. I don't know what's in it, but it's definitely something that I would want. I love Xenoblade, and I have this Definitive Edition. I just don't have this collector's one.
Collected works, Definitive Edition sound selection.
It's probably like books and a soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's a mystery game. It could be anything.
What is it, like Dark Souls?
Yeah, I'm surprised to see how many of these they have for the Switch. And they're really something that I would like to collect at some point. But I say that about everything, and I just don't have that much money. So behind us, there's all of these game guides, and here's Tactics Ogre for the Super Famicom. Yeah, this is that old, 610. You can buy an original Tactics Ogre strategy guide. Let's see if they have the Chrono Trigger Perfect Bible. That's one that I've been looking for ever since I found it, and then, you know. And here, I didn't know they had this, but I'm very happy they do. Here is a Nintendo Dream magazine. I buy this. I've bought like a couple the last couple months, and these are really good. These are older Nintendo Dream magazines. Nintendo Dream is a very long-running, basically a Nintendo fanboy magazine. You could call it the Nintendo Power of Japan, but don't. So this one is from 2019, 16, 20. They've got some really cool ones. This one is from 2003, which, yes, is a long time ago. How much is this one? 1,000 yen. This one has Animal Crossing e-reader plus. Yeah, this is cool. I haven't found old Nintendo Dreams like this in forever. This is Mario Sunshine. This is 2011, so that's definitely going to be a different. And look, here's the E3 2003 edition
cool.
with Wind Waker, and it's 1,500. They get more expensive the older they get, of course. And yeah, really cool to find these, yeah. The other good thing about a Surugaya store like this is they have all of these trinkets and stuff. This is from Tears of the Kingdom. You can only get this at a 7-Eleven. And if you can look at the A, that means it was like a lottery item. And down here, they also have this Club Nintendo exclusive. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's some star shaky thing that nobody wants, and that's why it's still here. But they have this stuff that you usually couldn't buy in stores. Like, this is a special Famicom mini gacha toy type thing, and you would find them here. So if you're collecting like a set of those and you're missing a couple, it always is a good idea to check out Surugaya, because compared to online, you never know what you're gonna find in a store like this. Then here's a D-sub cable for the GameCube, 15,790. So in Japan, we didn't really have component video, we had D-sub, and this would be that cable, which is really cool. I have a TV that accepts it, and it's component, so it'll be the best connection you ever gotten off of a GameCube. But 15,000 for a cable, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
There's an N64 keyboard. It's called RandNet DD. It's for the disk drive. And I almost missed it. It's 98,000 yen. And this has to be one of the rarest N64 accessories that I've ever seen. That is crazy. I'm sure it was for some internet connectivity thing for the DD. And we're definitely not collecting that in our challenge. And then there's the Tales of Symphonia, 90,000 yen GameCube behind it, which is also, you know, that's what it goes for. I'm just not gonna buy it for that. Yeah, these GameCubes, they're pretty okay priced actually. 10,500 for a very minty normal GameCube is not terrible. All right, you've seen the premium front store of all the cool stuff that you could buy. How about we go to the local hard-off nearby?
Let's go to the local hard-off, the cheap store, where I'm about to lose my flipping mind.
Where we can actually afford stuff. All right, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It was a lot of fun. Be sure to check out Shaq's channel. I'll put it in the description, of course. And tune in next week where we're going to go to the hard off after this, and I'll show you guys all the things that we got. Because while we didn't get that much at this store, the hard off after this proved to be really, really good. So I can't wait to show you guys that. And of course, let's see if Shaq got that Super Famicom, which was a really good deal. Again, make sure to check out the Patreon for all the extra content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.